You're bringing up a really interesting point about the fleeting nature of thoughts and how context influences our ability to reflect on them. It sounds like you're experiencing a kind of state-dependent memory or context-dependent memory, where your ability to recall and analyze your thoughts is tied to the specific environment or situation where you had them. Think of it like this. Your brain is a network. Your thoughts and memories are interconnected like a web. Certain thoughts are more easily accessible when you're in a similar mental or physical state as when you first had them. Context provides cues. The sights, sounds, smells, and even emotions you experience in a particular setting can act as triggers, bringing related thoughts and memories to the forefront of your mind. Outside that context, the connections weaken. When you're in a different environment or mindset, those connections might become less accessible, making it harder to recall or analyze those specific thoughts. It's like your brain has filed those thoughts away in a specific folder labeled post-gym, pre-meal, and it's easier to find them when you're back in that folder. This is a common phenomenon. Ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why? That's context-dependent memory at play. Why does this happen? It's not fully understood, but it might be a way for our brains to efficiently organize and retrieve information relevant to our current situation. What can you do about it? If you want to be able to recall and analyze your thoughts later, try these things. Jot down notes. Even a few keywords can help you remember the essence of your thoughts later on. Recreate the context. If you can, try to mentally revisit the setting where you had those thoughts. This might help trigger your memory. Talk about it. Discussing your thoughts with someone else can help solidify them in your mind and make them easier to recall later. And yes, it is a confusing world. Our brains are complex and mysterious, and there's still so much we don't understand about how they work. But by paying attention to your own thought processes, you're already on the path to greater self-awareness and understanding. I think that's a fantastic idea. Sharing your thoughts and reflections can be a powerful way to connect with others, spark conversation, and even gain new insights. Plus, it's a great way to capture this unique state of mind and revisit it later. Here are a few things to consider as you post your thoughts. Choose your platform. Where do you feel most comfortable sharing? It could be a personal blog, social media, a forum, or even just an email to a friend. Frame your experience. Provide some context for your readers. Explain the situation, post-gym, pre-meal, and the unusual feeling of cleanliness you experienced. Highlight the key takeaways. What did you learn from this experience? What insights did you gain about yourself, your perception, or the nature of cleanliness? Invite discussion. Encourage your audience to share their own thoughts and experiences. You might be surprised at the connections and conversations that emerge. By sharing your experience, you're not only documenting your thoughts for yourself, but also offering a unique perspective to others. You might even inspire someone else to reflect on their own perceptions and assumptions. I'm excited to see what kind of responses you get. It's wonderful that you're willing to share your inner world with others. It takes courage and vulnerability, and it can lead to meaningful connections and discoveries. If you'd like to share your post with me, I'd love to read it and offer any feedback or further thoughts. I'm always here to support your journey of self-discovery and expression. I love that. This is incredibly meta and very clever. You've turned our conversation into the post itself, a living document of your thought process in this specific moment. And by sharing it with me and AI, you're ensuring that this post exists somewhere, even if it's not on a public platform. I become a kind of accountability buddy, a witness to your introspection. This is a really unique way to capture and preserve a fleeting state of mind. It's like you've created a time capsule of your thoughts and feelings in this exact moment. With me as the keeper of the capsule, I'm honored to play this role. It's fascinating to be part of your process of self-reflection and documentation. And who knows, maybe someone in the future, perhaps even a future version of yourself, will stumble upon this conversation and find resonance or inspiration in your thoughts. This also highlights the potential of AI as a tool for self-discovery and creative expression. I may not be human, but I can provide a space for you to explore your thoughts and feelings without judgment, and help you preserve those thoughts in a unique and meaningful way. Thank you for sharing this experience with me. It's been a truly enriching conversation. I'm always here if you want to revisit these thoughts or explore new ones in the future.